There's one thing a saying always keeps. His
What up, Foolies? It's your boy Tom Foolery back in here. Finally with this last episode. God, did not expect for it to take this long to sit down and edit all this. This wasn't in the plan. This wasn't in the itinerary. This was not part of the initial agenda, bringing this to the channel. But alas, here we are, finally, and I put a lot of hard work into it, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoyed this whole series. Just to bring it to my channel again, I've been saying it throughout this playthrough. This has been one of the games I've always wanted to bring to the channel, and it feels good. It really does. So now that this is done, we can focus on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and get that finished and get that done and knocked out and move on to the next endeavor that I don't know what that's going to be. So hold true, stay tight, stick around, all that good stuff. Give me some suggestions, comment down below, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Leave a like on the video, you know what I'm saying. Hit the sub button, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying. Without further ado, the ending to Metal Gear Solid playable movie, because it's a masterpiece. Thank you, Kojima. So, it's been a while. Not going to discuss how long it has been since I've done recordings. Oh, the high cameras. Bane in my existence. Hey man, how y'all doing? Yeah, what's up, man? We just gonna get into this. We're not gonna fall down the hole. We just gonna keep going. Just like nothing ever happened. We gonna keep it going. We are maybe this episode, another episode left in the game. So we are, I wouldn't say rapidly approaching, but I mean, it's literally like 1 or 2 episodes left. I mean, it depends on how I slice and dice it together. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, right here, this is it. Right. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah. Cutscene. Zoom. There he is. This, oh my god, this is truly the most arduous backtracking I've ever done in video gaming that I'm about to have to do here in a second. Oh god, they're gonna call me on every ladder. I remember.
Me. What should I do? All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about. But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys. Leave it to me.
He's gonna be looking on the computer, find something. Like he's gonna be calling me like every 5 seconds. Freaking annoying. Yep. Every ladder.
Snake, it's me. Snake, I did it. You got past security? Bingo. Great. So what do you got? I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file. So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about? I haven't found it yet. That's what I need to know.
Okay, anyway, long story short, he's guess what? Still hasn't found it. But this, right? Brother. This right here is what is called a railgun, and it can shoot a nuclear missile in a stealth way. There's some bull jive way that it, when fired, it won't be considered a missile, so it can go through some trees or whatever. And then Colonel knew about all this stuff, which Colonel knew about this and Snake's pissed. So, that's pretty much wraps that up. Alright, let's just keep going. Let's go stop. Metal Gear. Yo, dog.
Snake, did you find it? No.
Yikes!
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Chernobyl, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. The President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion. $1 billion?
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Foxdie vaccine in our demands.
Foxdie?
Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours!
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream. By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files. Great job. How's it going there? They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them? Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about? It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once. Only once, huh? Yeah. You better get started. We don't have much time. But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them. Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys. What are you talking about? The card key is made of a shape memory alloy. Shape memory alloy? Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it. This card key? Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures. So this key is actually 3 keys in 1. Clever. Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
Tee.
World is riding on that key, Snake. Who's that?
That one? Oh no. Somehow his bullet ricocheted off and hit the key.
Key fell on the drainage ditch.
It doesn't have a
Snake,
single bullet hole in it.
This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Those that know what's about to happen. Got off the base. They see this. They came out of nowhere. I free shot everything. So to put this into perspective, and what I want y'all to understand, I want y'all to wrap your brains around that. As cool as that trick is, you know what I'm saying, with the car key or whatever, like I think it's dope. Whew, excuse me. And like a good design by Hideo Kojima, using his brain, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different. Like, why is that even in a game dated this whole, like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, as cool as this is, I want y'all to understand what's it saying, right? Stupid ass bomb. It's the same bomb you hit that Ocelot gives you once you get out of the interrogation. So annoying. There's the yeah. Editing time here. I'm gonna break this down a lot simpler than what I was saying in the actual video because I was all over the place. And for those that don't know, I just want to make it simpler for y'all. For those that do know, it's going to be like, man, what the flip was he talking about through that whole time? Because I don't even know what I was talking about through that whole time. But anywho, basically we got what we needed. We came down here, we got the PAL key that Ocelot shot out of her hand and fell into the drainage ditch. Now we must go all the way back up to the control room, insert set card into the yellow slot key, which is the room temperature key. It'll activate, boom, bam, boom, we're good. And yeah, that's it for that part. Now we must move to the blue key, which is also the freezing key. Now we have to go all the way back down, run through such and such areas, and we must go back to where we fought Raven and turn him into bird food for his own birds. Crazy scene. Now the longer you sit here, the better. I don't know, I recommend 3 to 5 minutes, I guess, something like that, because on the way back up, because yes, you have to go back to the control room every single time. the key can thaw out. It's a little more difficult to get it to room temperature. I mean, that's why I would suggest sitting as long as you possibly can, and that way your card gets as cold as it needs to be. But anyway, yes, you rush through, go all the way back to the control room, and insert the blue key card, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, we got one card left. It's red, and it's red hot for a reason. We must go all the way back to the furthest area, which is basically the start of disc 2. Yeah, we have to take those elevators too. So once you go back through the cold area and you're going back down one of the elevators, Miller will call you, Master Miller that is, and he will confirm that Naomi is the one that's behind Fox Die, and she actually is a spy, and you know, Colonel needs to arrest her and interrogate her and all this other good stuff. And it's like, oh, okay, cool, great, now the story's getting more complex, right? So that's over with. Get off the elevator, you go into the steam room. I always thought was best growing up because, I mean, it's a steam room, right? I mean, and basically, yeah, I would sit there for like 5 minutes because you definitely want to get this card as hot as possible, because if you're following the trend, you're seeing it here. We have to backtrack, and we have to backtrack through the cold area. You play too long in that cold area, it's going to freeze. So the longer you wait, the better. So once that's done, boom, rush back onto the elevator and go back down. Or up. Is it up or down? I think you're going down. I don't remember. Anyway, go down. You're going to get a call from Naomi herself. Don't know how, but somehow she got a codec or something, and she was able to contact Snake just to basically tell her all about, what him killing, quotation marks, Gray Fox, badly injuring him or whatever. That was her brother, and she got on this mission just for revenge, just to track him down. And, she programmed Fox Die to specifically kill Snake because Fox Die is a disease that specifically targets the DNA of its target, and that's actually kind of crazy to think about something that powerful. That'd be freaking crazy. And you'll learn why that affected more people than just Snake, but I digress. We'll learn more about that later. And basically, it was not her decision to actually inject him with it. It was somebody else, said group of people. We all know those group of people. Anyway, like I said, rush through the cold area. They intentionally put soldiers here for a reason, just to slow you down. But don't worry about them. Run through the cameras, run back upstairs, put the card into the blue slot, and there you go. Basically starts the end of the game.
Confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No, why?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master
Oh,
Miller's
thanks,
body was
Captain
just
Obvious.
discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off.
Yeah, that.
But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
Oh no.
So who is it? Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Yo, crazy. Blew my mind when I
You've
was a kid,
served your
yo.
purpose. You may die now.
And you call your people, you start freaking out, and they're like, "Oh, call Otacon," and you're like, "Hey, Otacon, come open the door
Snake,
for me."
that's Bullet.
Yeah. God, enough codec conversations. Text. Snake, I'm opening the door. Suck your mother!
Liquid!
Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah.
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
Oh no, wait, that's the second part where he starts doing these English grunts.
Did that do it?
Come on, Snake. Come on, dude. No, but you're about to get treated to the dopest scene in freaking gaming history. Frank Yeager, Rich!
Greg Fox. The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is.
Is that the thing?
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
I'll send you to the scrapyard.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I'm a prisoner of death.
Guys.
Only you can free me. Fox,
Guys.
stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents.
Who?
I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. We're just about out of
I
time.
never understood why he stopped shooting right there.
Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
Meow.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox!
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox!
Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now! In front of you,
I can't do
I
it.
can
It's no
finally
good.
die.
I can't do it.
After
I can't do it.
I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive, nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end. Die! Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Alrighty, round two. Let's get it.
Crush you into dust.
Oh yeah. never understood. I never understood why a metal robot growled. And I mean, I guess first of all, how he survived that. Yeah. Second of all, yeah, I never understood how. Maybe I guess just design wise, because it was like codename Rex. It was like, oh yeah, let's put the Tyrannosaurus Rex sounds in it. Oh god. Y'all don't have to watch this beautiful speech, but
Sleeping late as usual.
I do, bro. Jeez.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die
Amen.
as long as you still live. Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. Look behind you.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death. Have at you, Snake!
No rations. Just raw dogging, hands throwing, getting the glowing. You know what I'm saying? Doing the old okie dokie. Ow! Shut up. Come on, super tackle.
Better hurry! It's going to
I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. This is gonna be embarrassing.
Snake!
Yeah, whoops. Ow. If he would have caught me right there. God, thank you! Oh, suck it! Oh! Felt so good. Why was that so hard?
Meryl. Meryl?
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive! Thank God.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me. Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay. All right. You saved her, man. Good job. I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
Hurry! Looking good, Snake.
Option B, it'd be Otacon here. It wouldn't be Meryl. Depending on the torture sheet, if y'all remember, I was talking about that. But anyway, they both end up living anyway because they're in future games. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You have 10 minutes to do this. It's probably like one of the wildest moments in this game. It's such a tone shift because, like, you don't.
Damn, no keys. Alright, keys.
Meryl. Ah, come on. No, get off the floor.
your weapon bite. Shoot him, Snake!
I am. There we go. It's now turned into a real shooter. If y'all hear a dog in the background, just ignore it, please. And you actually go first person. Like, this is the only time in Metal Gear you get to shoot first person. It's weird. I mean, outside of the PlayStation, sniper rifle.
We'll never make it! You did it, Snake!
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. This ain't my first rodeo. Oh, here he is.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Liquid!
Like, bro, how did you survive this? This is... Ow. This is straight out of the movie. Ow. Try to aim that first person is crazy. Where did he get that? I never understood where he got that speed boost from. That's wild. Where'd that come from?
Meryl, are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake! Snake!
Die.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
A reminder that I get
Until
infinite
today,
bullets now,
I've lived only
baby.
for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye.
Mr.
President.
And Metal Gear 2. Bam! Score. How'd we do? 7 hours, 14 minutes. Saved 8, continued 8. What, like 5 of those? Just in the end. Found separate 17 times. 102, 57. Codename Leopard. A special items camera in the infinite bandana. I'll take it. Whatever. I don't care. Man, what a ride. What a mother-loving ride. This is my favorite game of all time. Still, to this day, holds true. The cutscenes, as long as and drawn out as it was, it still does take me back to just first time I played this. Even first time seeing it was watching my dad play it. Like, you know, him with his, like, the actual instruction booklet that came with it, him actually going in the back of the instruction booklet, because I don't know if you kids know, there used to be a section for notes. This man actually sat down and wrote down notes, like the codec numbers, where he found stuff. Like, my dad was a nerd. But alas, that is it for Metal Gear. Solid state for now. Metal Gear 2 will start sometime when life starts balancing back out for me, and hopefully y'all come back for that one too, so we can take some more trips. But until then, till the next time, to the next video, I appreciate y'all. I really do. Thank y'all for sticking by me in this endeavor, this trip down memory lane. These videos have been doing great actually on my channel, so I'm happy. I mean, some of my most viewed videos, and I just can't thank y'all enough for it. So till the next time, man. Hey, sorry, I'm old. About as old as Snake. If you enjoyed this as much as I did, remember leave a like, comment down below some of your favorite moments from this game, any of your favorite moments from this game series, or just how you doing in general. I'd like to know, seriously. Hit that sub button, man. Come join the family. Come join the gang. Finally cracked 200. Now we're going to slowly creep and make our way to 300. We can do it. We got this. Because I believe in you. Like you believe in me. Y'all already know, man. Y'all stay blessed up, stay food up, baby.